All right. Can you hear us? You there? You might need to turn your volume up.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, all right.
All right, so now we go ahead and start this interview, okay?
All righty.
All right, good evening, good night, folks. Whatever time zone you're in, you're tuning in to the Chit Chat 2 show with your co-host Uno and
Jade. What's up, sunshine?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling?
All right, how
be
you
good.
feeling?
Blessed. I can't even complain.
That's what's up.
That's good, that's good. So for those that don't know, we have an interview with Sunshine. She's a singer-rapper. She's going to tell us about what she's been up to, what she got going on, specifically with her music and her new EP called, what's your new EP called?
It's called Let's Shine. It's my
Let's
hashtag.
Shine, right. So she gonna tell us some tidbits on her new EP called Let's Shine.
So before we start with your Let's Shine, your new EP, can you give the listeners like your why on why you're doing what you do? I know we previously had you on before. It was for a brief moment, but moving forward past that, we really want to let the listeners know what is your why.
Why I do what I do, which is sing. Singing and rapping is two totally different things to me. So I guess I can start with singing. Singing, I've always could sing, just never could recognize how good I could sing. So singing, it just comes from the soul, and anything that moves me, period, that comes from the soul. I try to put my all into it. So singing, for sure. Rapping is honestly because it was fun in the beginning, and I'm one with words, so it was easy for me to, translate it into my music as I can these days. So I do it because it comes from the soul, and I love it. I live, breathe, sleep, eat music all the time.
Okay.
Absolutely, dope.
And who are some of your inspirations, whether they are like mainstream, independent, or family-wise?
I have a lot of, inspiration on a daily basis. People that keep me grounded, of course, my mom. She keeps me grounded no matter what, Moms know how to bring you back down to square one, to ground zero.
Right.
So mom is
yeah.
definitely always an inspiration. She's an old school mom. She tear that ass up.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that's how
Right.
mamas is back in the day. Tear your ass up, and that's how
True.
it should be now. The same thing.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
But these mamas on a different kick now. It's like they let their kids get away with all kind of stuff. They have no discipline, no respect. They're just out of control.
Mom's gonna always be top inspiration.
Absolutely.
Musically, as far as my inspirations, I think majority of my generation, we have a inspiration of Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill influenced a lot of rappers, singers, even actors, actresses. Like, she influenced a lot of people. Lauryn Hill is one of my, favorite inspirations because she gave her all. No matter what performance you sing, she gave her all. She sung from the heart, from the soul. Missy Elliott is definitely an inspiration of mine for sure.
Dope. So let me ask you this: since you brought up Missy Elliott, what do you think about Virginia replacing their Confederate statue with the Missy Elliott statue? Like, what is your thoughts on that whole situation?
I honestly feel like, most people, as far as the Confederate flag, most people can take it the wrong way. Most people can take it the way they want to take it. But me personally, I feel like, is that real news? Because I've missed that. They replaced a Confederate flag with Missy Elliott statues for real.
That's what they're trying to do now. They're trying to push for it. They actually have a petition for, a certain amount of people to sign on that petition to get the Confederate movement in place of Missy Elliott, because they thought that was a great fit for that state because of what she's done musically, not just musically, but just on a personal level, just for that city itself. So they thought she would be the right fit because of what she represents.
Not just in Virginia, she's impacted more than people in Virginia. I'm not even from Virginia. She's impacted my life and my musical career in lots of ways. So, I mean, I would be one of the ones that would definitely sign that petition to be some folk for not just, again, suffers from a disease, and beyond the fact of music, she's impacted people in general. I mean, so yeah, I think that's a good deal. It should be more like that with a lot of musicians or a lot of actors in the community, whether they're LGBTQ or whether they're just in the straight community. I feel like that should happen a lot. If the person
Yeah.
has impacted our culture, not just our culture, our decade and our generation, in a way that moves not just your heart, music, their music moves you. Period. Just their words. I definitely think that should be a go.
Absolutely, I agree with you too. And I had posted that story on my Instagram and my Facebook, and I actually shared the link to the petition. So I'm gonna shoot it to you, so that way you can support the great cause that they're doing for Virginia, as far as Missy Elliott is concerned. But I think a lot of people need to get on board with that.
Definitely
You know what I'm
agree with
saying?
that.
Pretty dope.
So I wanted to know, Sunshine, when did you start singing, rapping, and where did it start at? Did it start in church, or did it just start, you just being out singing or rapping? Because of course I consider you an artist, because that's like broad, because I'm sure you do so much more.
Correct. I was little, around 9 years. I used to sing all the time. I mean, my mom is the motivation, because she gave me my voice. Simple fact that I'm sing, too. She played around with it, but I was just singing when I was a girl. I didn't really sing much in church. I was in church every day, but I was never one that was like, "Ooh, let me sing," When my mom finally heard me sing for the first time, she was like, "Girl, you need to start singing on your songs." And I was just like, "Nah, I'm okay, I'm cool." And she was just like, "Oh, you need to sing. I'm telling you, you don't realize you sing." So at the age of 9, maybe 10 years old, I started, recording myself, trying to figure out how to do this and do that, maneuver. And yeah, around 9 years old, I figured out that as far as singing wise, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Gotcha. Absolutely.
So go ahead.
No, go ahead. No.
So you would say, as far as your music, what's it like a combination of? Is it soul, R&B? Like, is it a combination of everything?
Right. I call music fusion, and if you old school, that feel is like So I call my stuff. I got all generations. I'm talking about from the 80s to 2017. Like, but I try to keep it, which is me, which is that feel good. Like, no matter whatever I do, I try to keep it soulful, and that isn't soulful. A little bit of that old R&B, a bit of new hip hop. I try to mix everything in when it comes to my music. But I'm like, anyone who knows me, I just sit down at the mic and I feels good, and that's whatever comes out is what comes out. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a lot of soul and a lot of feel good music that hits you home, and by the time you need it.
For sure. So, what do you think about the music currently? Like, I mean, there's so much going on with music. Like, it's changed from the years. Like, specifically with hip hop and rap. Like, what is your thoughts on the current state of hip hop rap today? Like, what do you think about the artists? What do you think about the sound? What are you thinking about the lyrical content? Like, what are your feelings on it?
Because this is my generation, I listen to a lot of music. But as far as the that is going in, it's a pro con to everything, and even with our music, it's some con. The pros that we have our new generation, people that's been born in the 2000s, even the 90s a little, that has perception of how they think pop should be. So that's what they're coming up with, which is always good. Be new, innovative, try to give the game a little spice. It's all good. But the con to it is it's back to the matter. I say I'm old school to my heart. So a lot of the mumble rap and a lot of the same sounding artists, it gets repetitive. It gets tired to the older generation. It's tired to some of the new generations. So,
Yeah.
Everything you do, whatever you do, it's a pro and a con. So you're confident in yourself to say, you know what, I'm putting this on hip hop, I'm putting this spin on R&B, soul, whatever you do, and you grow and you believe in yourself, more power to you. I have nothing against you if you believe in yourself enough to come out with something new. Me personally, I just feel like I know there is some that may feel like, okay, I like you got a new school feel to you, a little old school, and that's fine. As long as you believe in yourself as an artist and as a person in general, everybody else gonna follow. So, I mean, I'm up and down on it. It's a pro con to everything.
Yeah. No, I feel that. That's true.
I mean, I definitely hear where you're coming from. I can, coming from a little different generation, but however, I was brought up on all varieties of music, including, rock and, easy listening and all of that. And coming from a background that was musically inclined, yeah, sometimes based on who's doing what, it can be a little challenging for me because quite honestly, I respect those who are artists, but I have to be honest with myself. I don't get to track music because I need to, regardless, like I want to understand and I want to feel it in my soul what you're doing.
You want to get something out of it.
Right. Yeah. Like I can like the beat, but I'm like, what are you saying? For some people,
they ain't saying nothing.
For some of the artists, like, what are you saying?
Exactly.
Because I come from that era too, where the music, like, it meant something. Like, you had to be saying something on the track. Nowadays cats just don't really care now because it's more geared for like what's hot right now, and everybody's in it for the money. So the stuff I hear, man, like, cause I'm used like you, I'm used to a certain way when I hear music. Like, when I used to back in the day listen to music, especially hip hop and rap. You know what I'm saying? It was a diversity of rich music. And people talked about different things, but it had some depth to it. So when I start to listen to this stuff right here now, I just can't adjust my ears to it. Now I can say, because not every artist in this era is lame or whack or nothing, because there is some new artists that are actually dope and has something to say. But aside from that, the ones that's not saying nothing, I just can't get with the shit. It don't do nothing for me. That's just how I feel.
Right, I agree.
And then what happens when the ones that are in the now, like when they get stale, like when they get old and somebody else come in, like people tend to just, like you said, follow what's in the now.
Yeah, everybody's hot for right now, then they're gonna have the next person that sounds just like them coming behind. Once they washed up and in the industry,
they get tired of them.
Especially the record companies. When they don't need them anymore, they replace them with somebody else. They all fall in line. They all sound the same.
Right, and then what are they going to use as a backup? Like, what are they going to come with? What's they playing?
Yeah, because that music don't last forever. You got to think about that. Cause like you said, you know what happens when you get old.
Right.
But they don't think that far ahead. They think for the now.
For the now.
So, yeah. Yeah, it's a challenge. I must agree it's a challenge. Yeah. I mean, you got to find a balance somewhere, to be able to appeal to people, but at the same time, you want them to feel what you're saying too. So.
Exactly. And that's why majority of the time, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you believe yourself enough to do what you got to do and try to improve. I mean, I really truly feel like hip hop never needed any improvement. But, let's say different generation, different time, understand. If you giving yourself to go out there and try to make that impact or that improvement on hip hop, believe yourself. And if you believe in yourself, other people will follow you. They will say, oh, man, this person got confidence enough to try to put a spin on hip hop, whether they need it or not. But I like their music because they're genuine. They're real with it. They're confident enough to try something. So, never shun away none of that. I truly feel like at the end of the day, you got us old school, old heads, just like, kind of miss Biggie. I kind of miss Pac. Kind of
Yeah.
miss Nas. I kind of,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of people be on that
the
though.
true misses, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think that it should be a mixture,
Yeah,
like the old school,
definitely.
get with the new, in the new school or
Get with
whatever,
the old.
get with the
They had to
old,
have some
bring a
kind of,
combination
they
together.
have some common ground and understanding
Mhm.
musically, When you can bridge that gap, you want to bridge the gap. That's what
Mhm.
it's about, because you can learn from each other.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
That's what helps hip hop and rap to grow. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? But I know there's different generations and people gonna have
Exactly.
their opinions and they're gonna be stuck in their ways about certain things. So hey, you know, I guess that's just the way it is. Like I said again, just gotta find a balance in between that. So
Mhm. Definitely. So Sunshine, tell us some of your I know when you was here the last time, tell us and the listeners some of like your music, your previous music before we get to the current.
All right. So pretty much before the EP, the couple last mixtapes dropped.
Sorry about that.
all right.
You still there?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So before technical difficulties, tell us about your okay.
All right.
Tell us about your previous work.
Before we get into your current work.
Yeah, the last mixtape I was Cover the World Part 2, just the covers of the new school and the old school. Um, that's just a sample to let you guys know, you know what I mean, what a little preview of what this EP is going to feel like. Anything before that, a lot of old work was Block Party, my original music. 21st Street 2020. This mixtape is food for old R&B, old soul. You know what I mean? It's original music of my own. It's giving you that feel, keeping it genuine. Um, the new EP here is just it's entitled "Let Shine." My hashtag means "Let Shine." It means know what you do. However you do it, you shine while you do it. Don't let nobody steal shine, block your shine, because it's your shine, your moment. Um, so I feel this in this moment, it's time to shine. You know what I mean? To put some positivity with a lot of stuff going on in this world, trying to put a lot of positivity from my point of view in it. Um, with that feel good music to get us back to a time when everything was so hectic. You know what I mean? So that's what this EP is pretty much about. It's good vibe all the way. We have what our generation calls some songs in there, some trap
Yeah.
songs in there. But
Yeah.
even then, it's not a negative spin on life. It's more of a coming up out of this environment type of spin. So everything's positive in this new EP. Let's shine here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, how many tracks you have on this EP?
Last mixtape, original mixtape, I had 21 songs because it was the CD was titled 21st Century. The one before that was 2020, so that's the songs on that one. I'm pushing the envelope a little bit, just giving everybody a sample. May go down a notch, may bring it to like 18 songs. Six, six of one side, six other side. You know what I mean? Try to keep it level this time. Give you guys just enough. You know what I mean? To the next.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And so tell me, like, for this current EP that you have, Let's Shine, like, what's your favorite song, like, track off there? Or is it just a particular one, or you just like all of them? Well, what is your favorite track off the EP?
So far I got one featuring the Gemini out. That's still my account. It's featuring Shine the Gemini, and it's called "What's in Your Swisher." Of course, I felt like this is the main song I really want to push, and the reason why is because of the whole, legalization of marijuana and things of that nature. It's a what is it, tug of war with it. They're like, yeah, let's legalize it so we can make some money. And let's not legalize it because if we do, they go crazy. So I feel like back and forth tug of war between the government and society trying to decide if they should legalize it or not. What's in your picture is just pretty much showing the government my point of view of how much marijuana does to the community in positive, like not in a negative, like you know what I mean.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, I
So
can definitely
that's
agree
one of
with
my
that.
favorite ones. That one, and I have another one on there. I have another on there. I'm kind of indecisive about between Whistling Your Swisher and then another one entitled "I Guess," and it's the typical like up song arguments, and woman or man, man, and saying pretty much, you know what I mean. I guess I should have said these things before we ended. I guess I should have said these things, when it mattered the most, instead of now when it doesn't matter. And it's a little ballad song, you know what I mean. But it's definitely groovy. I mean, it's definitely something us generation, our generation, and the old school generation can, vibe to. It's nothing, again, nothing negative. It's all positive.
absolutely, absolutely.
So you sent us some music, like Body Collab. What is that about? I think that's one of your
Oh,
songs.
that's featuring Ghost, Dr. Ghost as well. That song is pretty much talking about, when you're so attracted to somebody mentally, all you think about and all you really want is the physical of them, you know what I mean, their body. So it's pretty much just not a sexy track, entitled Body. It's just saying, I got mine already. I'm feeling your mind. I can know your mental. Now let me get to know you physical. You know what I mean? Pretty much what it is. Yeah, again, it's featuring my homie Ghost. Again, shout out to Ghost. All the way in Alaska. So yeah, that's a little sexy track, a little something for the grown and sexy.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with
Okay.
that. Is the volume turned up on your end, on your phone?
Nah,
Oh yeah, you turn it up just a little bit. So
little
we
part
hear.
of that body.
No, the volume, is the volume turned up on your phone or your whatever device you on?
All right, better now.
I can hear you a little better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a little
Yeah,
better.
it's a little
Okay,
better
yeah,
now.
all
Okay,
right.
cool.
Now we good.
Cool
Okay.
beans, cool beans. And what about the other one you sent? I think it said Pronto. What's that about?
Pronto is that's featuring my homeboy Pro G out of Jacksonville, Florida. Um, and Pronto is pretty much saying anytime you need me, anytime I'm far away, doesn't matter. I'm there. I'll be there in Pronto. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You ain't got to count down there. And that could be taken any way, honestly. But in that moment, I wrote it. It was pretty much linked to a friend. Actually, it was to a friend. Like you gotta call. You can just call me and I'll be on the way. But it's just much saying I'll be there in Pronto. I'll be there ASAP, whenever you need me. And
Okay.
that's sort of a little grown and see, but it's again something you can vibe to. It's not something you can I can't relate to this. Everybody needed somebody during a point of time, or there's people out there needing somebody they can call when they take it pronto. Pretty much what it is.
Okay.
All right, all right. So, now the picture that you sent me to do your flower with, is that the cover that you're using for your EP, or is it a different cover for your EP?
The cover is exactly, what I'm saying, the one on the front. It's the reason I wanted to make it very simple. I wanted to make it, I didn't want it to be too complicated because I wanted people to know that the meaning means more than just pictures. So it's just with a lot of light, you know what I mean? I doubled up my actual photo for the simple fact that there's no one to the side of me, there's no one in front of me, there's no one behind me but myself. And then when it's your time to shine, unfortunately how our generation is, when it's time to shine, you have to do it by yourself. It's gonna be hard. You gotta get through a lot of stuff, but you gotta have your back. You gotta have your side, you gotta have your front. You think God's gonna always have your back. In this in the world, you gotta have your back, period. So I want this simple, you know what I mean?
That's what's up. Nothing wrong with that. So, do you Do are you a big person that incorporates spirituality into what you do, as far as your music, that helps you? I mean, that guides you along, far as like just keeping you grounded.
Sorry, repeat that for me. Chop the screw a little bit.
No, you didn't hear me. You there?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, you didn't hear my question?
No.
No, no, I was saying that. Are you a person that incorporates spirituality into what you do, as far as your music, to help you keep grounded? Like, are you a big fan of spirituality, or how do you move with that?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely like I said, I'm definitely one that always incorporate God in my music, not in my music, but in my life. Um, Not just because of how the world is either. That's how I always do. Like I literally just play music and just sit at my computer and probably record. And I say that prayer, say, you know how to use me, just use me. Go ahead, and I swear like maybe 3 or 4 songs will come out. And that's almost every time I sit down. So I just let God just guide me. I let Him guide my eyes in my hands. You know what I'm saying, and just move me in the direction of whatever song I'm writing in the moment. So I definitely let God guide me. I'm very spiritual. I let Him use me every morning. I wake up to the time I lay my head down. So I definitely let Him use me in my music and definitely incorporate Him all the time, every day.
That's what's up. Absolutely, absolutely.
So I wanted to know, how has the LGBTQ and also the straight community, how have they accepted your music? What type of feedback have you gotten?
That's a good question. Um, No, the last time we spoke, I was in Florida, here in Texas now. So it's a different environment, from where I was raised. Where I have love regardless. Here, I mean, they're very accepting. Anytime I open my mouth to sing or anytime I show them my music out here in Texas, they're definitely like, they're way beyond acceptance. Hey, you need to come out. Why you ain't signed? You ain't signed. And there's many reasons, for that. But I just let them know I appreciate it. And, it keeps me humble. Definitely keeps me humble. My mama don't. They definitely keep me humble. So it's more so on the line of anywhere I've gone, period, whether it be up north, in the south, west, east, they've always accepted my music in every way possible. You know what I mean? And even more, I've seen a lot of people be more straight people accept me more even within the LGBTQ community because of people like myself. You know what I'm saying? People, individuals like you guys represent us in the correct manner. You know what I mean? Just because we are a different type of community, we don't have to go out flashing, showing and being noxious with it. You're more accepting of it. That's just a world. But far as musically, they definitely been more accepting lately here. When I was in Florida, I had love anyways. I was raised there, and everyone knew me. But now that I'm here in Texas, individuals hear music and they're like, man, like you have a different bag. Like I like this. I like it a lot. I'm getting it more from straight, community than I am from our community, which is fine as well. But they've been very accepting of it.
Okay.
That's good. That's
Okay.
good. Now, when you just said now about you receive more feedback from the straight community than per se the LGBTQ. I mean, is there a reason for that? Is just because you didn't run across enough people that's within our community, or it's just that I don't know, maybe people are just tight knit and like certain stuff and only like other people's stuff. Like, what's the reason for that?
Right. I agree. I agree. Because if they know they're hungry, they're gonna promote their music all day anyway. Um, but I think honestly around here, because I'm a new face, out here on the Texas scene, it's more on the line of unfortunately, this is how communities are, not just straight community, not just our community. Society in general is like this. If they don't know you, they're not gonna rock with you. They're not gonna cloud oat you. They're not gonna say, hey, you gotta make this girl. Hey, I'm gonna promote it. It takes some could hate, some could probably be on a level where it's like I don't know where some promote it. got to me because not sound good to everybody else. So I don't think it's so of it's just been more straight. People has, felt my music here more. I've met a couple, LGBTQ artists and they vibe with me. I'm not saying I don't give love to these guys, but it's been everybody, but it could be a lot of reasons, you know what I mean? But I can't allow that to deter me from what I'm doing or what I do.
Okay. So what are your future plans? Have you performed anywhere recently, or do you have any upcoming shows to do? Any future possibilities anywhere?
Yeah, definitely. I just got out here maybe like a month or so. Before then, literally right before the day of, I had a performance in the block. It's in Florida. Excuse me, it's in Florida. So I have a couple performances out there on the block, and here I'm trying to get here. And I don't know if anybody's from Texas or aware of Texas, but there's a out here named Tequilas. I'm trying out there in Dallas. And I'm out there coming up, and I definitely shoot some fires out and get up in there. We're just chopping it up and get the details and everything. But Tequila's is the mission. Me just getting out here in a new space and trying to stir around and, fill around with the clubs out here and everything. But definitely will be some performing here in the next month or so. And I definitely set everybody and let everybody know the times, the dates, and what's on my social media.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what type of advice would you offer to upcoming artists? Because I know there's pros and cons to everything.
Definitely pros and cons to everything, for sure. The first thing I would say, I said before, you gotta believe in yourself. Do not ever. And I mean, I know I say that, if you believe, you can achieve it. But true, you know what I mean? But this is a society where we live in, this reality we live in, and there's people who've been their stuff and definitely get torn on by the industry, just the music industry, by other artists as well, or community. So first thing I would say is go, if you do what you want and if this you believe and this is what you actually want to do with your life, and this is your career, then go head first and then dive head first, and make sure that dive head first you have a helmet on, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So just make sure that you protect yourself and know that you got it no matter what, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people get veered away from what they really want because of other people's opinions. So I would say, if this is what you want to do, just make sure that you want to believe in yourself. That's definitely got a business. If you are wanting to be an industry artist, know business before you jump in the business, because that's a lot of people are screwed in the past. A lot of people's getting screwed. You know what I mean? I'm personally independent. I've done the signing thing before, personally independent, but just get your back. Make sure you see people around you that knows what you want and believes in your goals. First of all, make sure that you believe in yourself, so team of people can follow you and believe in what you believe in as well.
For sure. I mean, you're absolutely right on everything you're saying too. I mean, especially artists going in there, not knowing what's the, ins and outs, pros and cons of the business. So you definitely got to be knowledgeable in that area on the legal side, in the business side, because like you said, I mean, a lot of artists,
Right.
got screwed over because they had no kind of idea, no kind of knowledge of anything. They just going there to do what they love to do. You know what I'm saying? And not understanding the the technical part of the business. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely important. You got to do that because, I mean, let's say you so much, not only, hurt, but just time, energy. You got to secure that bag. You got to get something out of it. You got to know your worth. And that's what it is. If you know your worth, then then you can prepare yourself. What can you gain out of that? So yeah, I'm with you on what you're saying though.
And absolutely, like for yourself being independent, or anybody that's in a business, make sure everything is in black and white.
Yes.
Because
Yep.
that word goes nowhere.
Nowhere.
Unfortunately, that old school,
it don't work.
Is gone. Everything should be in black and white. If you're collaborating with somebody or want to do some whatever, like it just has to be in black and white. Production, anything.
Writing credits,
exactly,
all kind of stuff.
That way your back will be covered. Worst case scenario, if you got to go to court or something, you know what I'm saying? Because people grimy out here, yo. They grimy.
That game is dirty. That game is dirty. That's just how it is. But you gotta be steps ahead of them.
You gotta be like 20 steps ahead of them.
Yes, you gotta be smart.
And you gotta know your terminology.
Yes,
right.
That's
especially
how they get
in the
you.
music.
Them one little words that be in them contracts. That's what gets you. If you don't know that terminology.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you're right though.
That fine print.
Yeah,
exactly.
Gotta read that fine print.
So I heard you before when I've heard you mention a couple times that you moved to Texas. So was this a better business move for you? You feel?
I'm sorry. What was that?
I had heard you mentioned a few times that you moved to Texas, and I was just asking, was this a better business deal for you to move to Texas?
I'm sorry, chopping up. You said I'm Texas, and what happened?
Was it a better business move for you to move to Texas? Like, do you feel that you'll get more play out in Texas?
I'm in Texas. Because I just got here, like I said, it's been a month. I think I'm getting more play in Florida, and again, that's because I was raised there, and everybody's my face. They're really, really, really familiar with me. Here in Texas, it's just now a vibe of okay, cool, recognize your face, social media, okay, YouTube, Instagram. So, people are recognizing more. I'm pretty sure, I give it another week and a half. They definitely be familiar around here, recognize that it's me who they're actually looking at. But in Florida, I got more play there because of the fact I was right there. You know what I mean?
Okay. And I mean, so what you think about the whole rap culture out there in Texas? Because they got a whole different vibe than a lot of the coast. So I mean, what do you think about the whole culture there?
Oh, it's great. It's more chill, it's laid back. It kind of gives me similarities. It's funny. I was telling my fiance the other day. It gives me similarities of Florida and other areas because it's so southern. It's so, it feels like the country, but it mixed with a city life. And it gives me that feel of Florida. It's not a cold shock around here for me, you know what I mean? It's like, it feels like a home already. Like weather, always being dry. It's the same out here, even the people, there's people out that gives me, like, man, you remind me of my friend, you know what I mean? So there's people out here that give me that same good old southern hospitality, Florida does. So it's not big culture shock. It's definitely hot as hell out here.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it is hot out there, boy. You talking about Texas. Sure. I mean, I know it's hot out there. I mean, I'm with you on that whole culture shock. I mean, Florida and Texas do got a lot of similarities. A lot of the southern states really, as far as music, do have a lot of similarities. But someone that's not from the South, they're gonna have the culture shock because that's not the pace they're used to. They're used to a whole different atmosphere when it comes to music. You
said what?
No, I was saying, I was agreeing with what you were saying that Florida and Texas having similarities as far as the music. Because, a lot of southern states do have similarities as well, just on that vibe. But if you're someone that's not from the South, it might be a culture shock to them because that's not the pace they're used to. It's like I said again, Texas has a whole different vibe. So if you from California, New York, you come in and be like, you kind of take it back and you might have a different, different opinion about it. You might have a different, like, emotion from it.
Right. Nah, like I mean, the music. Oh, now music is totally different. And I
Yeah,
say that because it's like we're talking about a state that comes. This state is known for chopped fruit.
yeah,
Only the real old school people know about chopped fruit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like Florida's really known for, the upbeat, the good, country type music. Texas is known for grittiest, cha screw, trap house, getting it out the mud type music.
yeah,
Yeah, Florida has some music like that. It just has some good vibes too as well. But mainly, as far as music for me, I mean, coming from Kings to Jamaica, everything has sound different to me. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
everything's really, really different. Like I'm to one vibe with the music that'll get you in right, nice rhythm, get you feeling good. But Texas has a lot of similarities, but not so much when it comes to Florida, which is always good. Because every state has their different type of swag, which is good. So there's some similarities a lot.
yeah. I mean, Texas is real chill. But do you have any, well, on a mainstream level, do you have any artists that you like that's actually from Texas that you listen to?
Oh yeah, for sure. Again, old school person. I like Zero Zero's definitely one of those guys. Scarface definitely one of those guys. Um, and mainly I'm now getting put on to what is it, Mo3? Mo3. I'm just now getting put on to Mo3. Three guys, his walk. You know what I mean? But I'm a old school person. I keep it with the old like Zero's still on it. He's always chilling.
Oh,
So.
hold on, you said Zero? You said the rapper Zero?
Yeah,
Oh
zero.
yeah, a lot of people sleep on him, man. Like he's been out for the longest. Like people are just now catching on to this cat. And I've been know about. Matter of fact, him and Trader Truth was a group called ABN out of Texas. So yeah, he been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. Like I say, you gotta be here to understand the culture. Like if you come from somewhere else, even if it's up, you come from the north, to understand where these guys have come from. Just like I'm sure there's a lot of out there that don't understand Florida music. But in order to understand and realize what they're talking about and what they're going through, you have to be there. Like even being around, just even for a month, like this is some Zero stuff. It's like, man, I know what he's talking about. I'm in the Texas life, so I understand a lot of his music that I can really understand back when I was younger, when I wasn't in Texas. So it's all about, about creating open space to understand these lyrics. And like I said earlier, Jay, a lot of people hear the beat and they don't really listen to the lyrics. They don't listen to the beat. They don't hear the people are saying. They understand the word and understand what he's saying before you judge anything.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's true though, man. Like, yeah, because I mean, that's all you can really do is listen to the beat. Because like, again, like you said,
Right.
Jay, they don't be saying nothing. So the only thing that you can feel is the count of the damn beat. Like
Right.
you could just vibe to that. You can't vibe to nothing else.
Yeah, because I only catch honestly like the end of like the word. They just be on some, I don't even know where they be at, and then the end of the word I'll catch and I'll be like, okay, so what happened from the beginning?
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I
like
understand the hook part.
yeah,
Though.
I understand the hook, but
That's it.
like what happened in between?
Yeah, like
And it's the finale.
they sound retarded. I'm be honest, they
They
sound
sound real
retarded.
special.
They do.
For real.
I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. They sound retarded.
I don't
That's
get it.
short. They sound like short boy shouting. They sound like short boy shouting. That's how they sound.
Right. Like I just want to put them on the yellow school, the little short yellow school bus.
I understand that it's for the generation.
Right.
They got their own wave. I get it. But at the same time, again, we talk about this. All of us is talking about this bridge gap. We used to a certain way of music, and then you come into this generation. You hear now, You know, you just, you know, people have different perceptions of it, you know, so a lot of times if you from that old generation, you just can't understand it, you know.
Yeah, that's a piece I can't understand.
Yeah.
And in the music, I'm not an artist like that, like on the singing, rapping. Though I did grow up in church like yourself, and I didn't necessarily raise my hand either and volunteer to sing, but was always put out there to sing. But you know, like I've learned like through years in the music industry, people also should be careful about who they say are legends, because everybody is not a legend.
No.
You gotta, to me, I feel like you gotta earn that.
That's true. Yep. You can't just throw that title out there to everybody, because everybody's not deserving of that title. You gotta pay your dues, and I mean pay your dues, all across the board.
Right.
Rather, it's not just lyrics. It's not just containing music either. You know what I'm saying? That comes with, you know, the accolades. That comes with what impact you made to the game. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that come with it. You know, so yeah, I mean, people, you're right, because people are quick to label somebody legend.
Right.
And they haven't all the way put in the work yet.
Absolutely.
Right.
What's your thoughts on that?
Did you hear Jade?
I was asking, what's your thoughts? Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I was asking, like, what's your thoughts on how quick people are to label people as being legends, and they really haven't been out here in the industry for a long time?
What's my view on it? I feel like if you're gonna list, I think it's what you're talking about. I feel like if you can list somebody on Facebook being a legend or being Facebook famous, Facebook famous is cool. Then it be known that this is famous on Facebook. No. But if you go list somebody on Facebook being a legend, it makes you have the right legend to be a legend. If I think you're talking to. Am I correct?
Right, exactly.
Definitely.
Like,
so,
I mean, me, like, you know, people. It's funny that was a conversation that, you know, you asked, because not even a couple minutes ago, one of my friends asked me, he's like, you know, I don't want to say none of that. It can cause wrong attention. It can cause great attention. Well, but I'm not the type of person. I'm not an attention seeker. I do music because I love it and I live it, breathe it. It comes from good attention. That's fine. That's good. I don't want to attract any more attention who trying to downplay you or think they know you, because people get Facebook legends, Facebook legends, you know.
Right. Absolutely. It's something that you want to say?
So before we ask, you know, how can everybody get, you know, reach out to you and check out your music and check out who you are, I want to say, because I heard you say fiance, I want to send out congratulations to you.
Congrats to you.
That. Congrats to you.
Congrats to you.
You know, you're engaged. That's awesome. And wish you the best of that. I hope that turns out exactly how you want it to be. You know, so I just wanted to say congratulations to you with that.
Salute you, bro. Salute you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. So how can people reach out to you? Tell everybody how they can reach out to you.
Like I said, you know, like I said in the last video, like I'm a straight person, you know, like I believe respect me, respect you. So my social media is open, Sunshine, SUNSHINE. Same thing with all my social media. It's my Snapchat is Shiine the Visionary. I'm just anytime today I'm on, you know, any collabs, any people just want to say I love music or say bless me, a prayer here, I'll send you one back, you know what I mean? So I'm just a person, anytime social media,
Absolutely. There's one more question I wanted to ask before we exit this interview. Now you was mentioning that you stay in Texas, so I know you heard about the whole hurricane and then the flood that came about in the southern part of Texas. So, like, how was you affected by that?
Actually kind of it hit home a little bit, to be honest. First off, I want to say everybody keep your prayers up and pray for everyone who's lost houses, apartments, things like that in Texas. My fiance, actually her mother lives in that part and just got flooded and everything. So it actually kind of hit close than I thought it would. You know what I mean? But she's fine, she's safe, good, everything's fine. But I would definitely just say pray for those who can help to force to help, not just financially. People
Yeah.
that's close by, help who pick their stuff up, find somewhere to stay, like anything in nature. Y'all help by it because you never know when you're gonna be in a position. So it definitely hit close. Um, but luckily God that everybody's safe, everybody walked out of it, and everybody's alive.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's crazy down there because I've been seeing a lot of the news reporting, not just, I mean, of course it's on TV, but I've seen it a lot through social media, and I've been sharing it on my page. I've shared it on our Chit Chat 2 Show page. So if you guys are not, abrupt on it, please do. Please know about it. Please get involved if you can. If you're down in the Texas area, any way you can help, me and Jay got information on our Chit Chat 2 Show page on how you can reach out or help or support or just get involved. So y'all, yeah. So please, y'all, yeah. People in Texas, y'all stay safe. I hope everything's good.
Definitely.
Send my prayers, send my blessings. I send positive energy, not just to the Texas people, but to you as well, Sunshine, because you down there too. So gotta send that positive energy that way as well.
Definitely. And let me say, shame on Joel Osteen, and I'm gonna say it on our next show too. How you call yourself being a pastor but a mega church
And rejected all them people.
and rejected all those people down there, their families and stuff. There's a little girl, a little baby that has been separated from her family.
And he didn't embrace them at
he's
all.
not even embracing anyone down there. How dare you? I have no respect for people like that. I mean, you have a mega church, and you mean to tell me that you are that piss poor that you could not even have those families come in there? And I know you had the money. It's not about the money.
It's not about that. He acting like someone, like they asked for a handout. They're not asking for a handout. They just asking for some help. You know what I'm saying? Rather just shelter. Like if they could just come in there, if they need shelter or they have food drives, like little things that help.
Little
no
things
one's
that can
asking
help.
for no fucking goddamn $100, $200, no money. No one's asking for that.
They want to make sure that they're safe, that their families are safe, their loved ones, their friends, just that whole community.
Right.
And you reject them. I have no respect for him.
But I don't have respect.
I don't have respect for him anyway.
I don't
particularly care for him, but just to know that he put it out there on social media that he's not helping. And this is where he's from, or you're in the Texas area.
But let me tell y'all something. If you support Joel's thing, he just let you know where he coming from. He let you know where y'all at. So I hope y'all paying attention and stop putting so much fucking faith and idolizing all these pastors and preachers, because they ain't shit. And that's just how it is.
Just
straight up.
Shame. But definitely, much peace and blessings to you in Texas, to you and your fiance, to your family, to your friends, to whoever you know down there or you don't know down there. Our prayers from Chit Chat Chew Show to Texas, because I have been in a tornado and a hurricane before up north in Jersey, so I know what that's like. And it's not a game. It's very scary. And, my prayers to those who lost family members, because unfortunately people have lost family members.
Yes.
So my prayers up to them,
Absolutely, man.
Right.
It's crazy out here, man. Yeah, man. But just as a human race, man, we got to get better, man. I mean, but it just shows you people for themselves. They don't give a fuck about nobody. Everybody's for themselves.
And it's so sad, it's so sad, like we say, like it takes for it to happen to that person personally, then they want everyone to
feel sorry
or help them.
Help them, yeah.
But this is something, even though it's in Texas, I mean, my heart got, because I know a few people in Texas, and I don't even know how to reach out to them to see if they're on Facebook. I'm going to try. But even if it doesn't happen, I'm just going to, like you say, send good energy up, good positive vibes, and hope that, because it's like you said, we're a human race. And it just because it didn't happen to me right now
doesn't
mean that it can't happen,
right.
Or that just me as a human being, like I care for other people, their well-being. I honestly do. Like,
then we got our black brothers and sisters down there too. See,
right?
Yeah. And this is another thing. I mean, I don't mean no harm when I say this, but I'm gonna fucking say it. So where all these Texas rappers at?
Or these celebrities?
I ain't heard nothing. They hush mouth. They rep Texas so hard, but I ain't hear nothing about these rappers. Where they
or
at?
Celebrities or anybody, like, right?
Anyone that's from there, where they at?
Right.
It's a shame.
Again,
right.
It just comes to show where people at, man. Everybody's for themselves. So I'm gonna leave on that note.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone because I can get passionate.
Yeah. All right,
I can get passionate about it. But we appreciate you very much.
And we're gonna definitely add your music. Matter of fact, this I guess you would say this kind of show would be like a pre-recording. So I'm gonna actually add your music within this interview. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna combine all of it together, and then edit it, chop it up, whatever, clean it up or whatever, and then post it on YouTube, post it on SoundCloud and Vimeo, and everybody will have access to not only to this interview but to your music as well, so they can listen to it after this interview.
Right.
So we definitely, me and Jay definitely appreciate you coming on. You said what now?
What you say?
I chopping up the last part. What you say?
After the chop it up. Basically, what Uno was saying is that once she edit and fix it all up, everything's gonna be.
Oh, your music. I'm gonna incorporate your music into this interview, so it's gonna be like a pre-recording, basically. I guess you would say. So just combining this interview and then putting your music after the interview, and then people can check you out once I post it on YouTube and SoundCloud and Vimeo, and all the video platforms that we have. So we're gonna make sure people check you out.
Definitely appreciate that, guys.
Absolutely. So we definitely appreciate you coming on our show tonight and giving us a good interview and following up with us on what you got going on personally and music.
I want to take that time to thank you guys personally for using your platform to cover not just stuff in our community, but in the world as well. People who get platform and don't know how to use it. So I appreciate you guys for your platform in the best way possible. To keep positive and shine like situations at the government or stop to address. So definitely, man, for sure.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate you. So we definitely enjoyed this interview. We thank you. And we're going to go ahead and exit on out, and we're going to get into our next topic. So make sure you tune into that, because we about to actually go live on Facebook in a minute.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate you guys again. You have a blessed evening and be safe.
All right, you too now.
All right.
Yeah. Call me Shiine. Money.
Purchase your beats today.
Money. Yeah. On one. Yeah.
Blazing on the track, boy.
Yo. You know I'm finna call you up. You know I'm gonna show you love. Anything to make you mine, make you mine, yeah. And anything that you want from me, I'll get it in a hurry. Ay, I'ma get it in fine for a pizza. One pronto, you know me. Could it be the things that you do? mean everything. You say you don't care about material.
Purchase your beats today.
N-D-O, that's how fast I go. If you need me, baby, here I come. And if you need me anytime, baby, here I run. And you know that it's for sure. Whatever you want.
Blazing on the track, boy.
Yo. You know I'm finna call you up. You know I'm gonna show you love. Anything to make you mine, make you mine, make you mine, yeah. Anything that you want from me, I'll get it in a hurry. I'ma get it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 pronto, you know me.
All you gotta do is pick up the phone and call my number. I'll be there to the spot to hold you down without a doubt. I'll be there to pick you up and take you out. Forget about all the stress you riding with me. We rolling, we drinking, we cruising, we dipping. Can't think about the other niggas, that they ain't supporting. I'm doing all the work, where you at? I make a slurp, I pull a hair, we play truth and dare. I'ma get it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're done, don't you run, I make it fun, without a doubt. You the best, hands down, man down. You can't control what you around. I move that work, I make her work. She gon' twerk, I fuck her first.
You know I'm finna call you up. You know I'm gonna show you love. Anything to make you mine, make you mine, make you mine, yeah. Anything that you want from me, I'll get it in a hurry. I'ma get it in 5, 4, 3, 1 pronto, you know me. Money team, tryna get this clean green. I do it
Blazing
for
on the
you.
track, boy.
I do it for you, yeah. Pronto.
Purchase your beats today.
Money. Yeah.
No
Shine,
30.
shine. You already know. Yeah. Ghost. Yeah. Yo, hey. Hey, yo, Ghost. We gonna have to come real hard for the females. Pause. Where we at? Yo, let's go. There is only one person that I know that can take you down. Oh, for sure. If you want it, and I got it, and it's real, you know.
Purchase your tracks
Baby, let me
today.
say this to you. No, I want your body. No, I want your body, yeah. No, I want your body. You know I want your body. The way you sitting there, just stare. Got me thinking about what I wanna do. Yo, to you, in your body. And baby, I'm so excited. Oh yeah. There is only one person that I know that can take you down, me for sure. If you want it, I got it. I'ma give it to you in every way. On the bedroom, on the floor, you can get it anyway. I want your body. I want your body, yeah. I want your body.
Purchase your tracks today.
Want your body. I want your body. I want your body, yeah. I want your body. Ghost.
Baby, why you acting brand new? You know I've been feeling. You know that I need it. And I'm addicted like the weed we blow. You know that I need it. This liquor I'm drinking, I'm in my feelings. Can I take you down? want your body, baby. Yeah, yeah, your body, baby. I just want your body, baby. Yeah, yeah, your body, baby. Your body,
Purchase
baby.
your tracks
I
today.
just want your body, baby. Yeah, yeah, your body, baby. I just want your body, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your body, baby. Your body, baby.
Purchase your tracks today.
All right.
Hey,
Hey, you here?
hey.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
You gonna make me bust a rap. Y'all gonna make me get back into this rap shit again.
Y'all gonna make me bust something.
And for those who didn't know, if you didn't know I rap, yeah, I rap. I just took a break from it.
I play around when I'm with Uno, cause
She can rap a little bit. Y'all do know she's on one of my tracks. I'm being serious this time, for real. Y'all do know she's on like one of my tracks, right? That I have not released yet, which I'm going to release. I have some music that I have not released, but I'm going to. I just haven't been on this music shit at all.
It's interesting. So. I forgot I actually.
Yeah.
Girl, bye. Okay.
No, but seriously, when I get back into this music, be looking for it, okay? Be looking for it.
That's so funny. Hey, y'all, what's going on?
Hey, guys.
Welcome, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, around the world, globally, wherever you are from. This is the Chit Chat Chew Show. We are on our second half of our show. We just got finished on our first half of the show, having a real cool conversation with Sunshine, Sunshine.
Right, it's not spelled.
Who is an artist and rapper. So she was giving us some good tea.
By far, so about singing and rapping,
where she's at, exactly.
Her EP is called Let's Shine. Mm-hmm. So make sure you guys, look out for that and check it out.
And we're going to post up.
Man, had a jump, but okay.
Exactly. Stop that now.
Right.
So we're going to put that replay out there from the interview that we just did with Sunshine. So now we're on our second half of our show. Mm-hmm. I don't like bugs, people. Get away.
I saw that. You about to slap shit out of a bug. I saw you.
So I am one of the co-hosts of Chit Chat Chew Show, Aisha.
What? Hey, she got a new name.
My name Aisha. Okay, Aisha.
That's a sexy name, though.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay, gonna have to use that as one of my other personalities, also known as Jade.
Yeah, I didn't know she had multiple personalities.
Yes, right? I do, and I embrace it. Okay, so
look at her.
I embrace it, motherfucker. I embrace it. So keep me in the right frame.
She let y'all know real quick because she ain't want y'all throwing shade on her damn personality.
Exactly. So we are out here, as you see. The weather is beautiful. It's not too hot. It's not too cold.
It's just
it's
right.
Sitting just right.
Just right.
And we love it. So this half of the tea. So make sure, if you're catching this, make sure that you sipping on some tea, coffee, a glass of wine, falling back.
It's some liquor. I'm playing. I
mean, if you drink the liquor, that's your choice. That's on you. It's no judgment. Just make sure that you checking us out. Either way, don't get too intoxicated.
Don't get too lit
on a good Monday. Okay. So this is Monday, August 28th, 2017. Again, welcome to the Chit Chat Chew Show.
With your co-host, Uno.
That's right.
And your other co-host,
Jade.
All right.
So we're going to start off with R. Kelly.
Oh, Lord.
If you've been following social media or just been in media in general, you know that R. Kelly was accused of abusing women, running a cult, Johns Creek, Georgia. So this story published, and this is by AJC in Atlanta. The story published Monday. This was put out, well, it was updated 9:37 p.m. on a Monday, July 17th. Okay, so it was, a story published Monday by BuzzFeed claims Grammy winner singer R. Kelly held women against their will in a cult at his homes in 2 cities, including one in Metro Atlanta. The story titled Inside the Pied Piper of R&B's Cult Cities as sources 3 sets of parents of the women allegedly living with Robert Sylvester Kelly, along with a few people formerly part of his inner circle. They say these women live in Kelly's homes in Chicago and Johns Creek in an environment that is an abusive cult. According to the story, the women who live with him are forbidden to contact their families, must ask his permission to go anywhere or communicate with anyone, and are required to call him daddy. The people cited in the story also that Kelly films his sexual encounters with the women. Johns Creek police told the AJC on Monday that despite the allegations in the story, no further investigations is being conducted at this time of Kelly and alleged happenings at his Metro home, Atlanta. Kelly's attorney, Linda Minich, sent a statement to the AJC refuting the claims. Mr. Robert Kelly is both alarmed and disturbed, at the recent revelations attributed to him, the statement said. Mr. Kelly unequivocally denies such allegations and will work diligently and forcibly to pursue his accusers and clear his name. You think he really gonna be like, yeah, I did it? Right.
Nah.
Tim and Jocelyn Savage, the parents of a woman mentioned in the BuzzFeed story by reporter Jim, held a press conference Monday outside a home on Creek Wind Courts in John Creek, they say is Kelly's. Reporters knocked on the door of the house before the press conference Monday and no one answered. Paper blinds covered every window. The parents say they haven't seen their daughter since December of 2016 and have only communicated with her a handful of times since then through text message. And I'm not even sure that was her, Timothy Savage, her father, said. My daughter is being held against her will. The last time I saw my daughter, she was in a horrible condition. Savage added that he believes his daughter now lives at Kelly's Chicago home.
Lord.
The AJC obtained a report from a well-being check that Johns Creek police conducted on December 27th of 16 after the Savages called and said their daughter was being beat by Kelly and believed their daughter was a part of the R. Kelly cult. Okay. Before contacting John Creek police, the parents filed a missing persons report with campus police at Georgia Gwinnett College in Lawrenceville, where their daughter enrolled and began living in dorms there in June of 2016, according to the BuzzFeed story. The parents and the woman's roommate told BuzzFeed that she started skipping classes and didn't show up to take her finals in December. And so it's more, but I just wanted to read that little bit, Also, it says in 2008, Kelly was acquitted on 14 charges of making child pornography.
Y'all remember that big, huge case they had all over? So, I mean, not just social media, but just media.
All over, yes.
Media, period.
In April, a lawsuit was filed against Kelly in Illinois for having an affair with the wife of a police officer. The BuzzFeed story says several other civil lawsuits against Kelly have been settled out of court with cash payments. In a 2016 interview with GQ, Kelly claimed he was sexually abused by a family member as a child.
That's why he acts the way he acts. And I know it's happened multiple times in his life. So the man is sick. in his head. He's very sick. That's just what it is, man.
Actually,
what's your thoughts on all that?
I mean, being a survivor of child molestation and a survivor of rape as an adult woman, I know that there is a pattern. There is a pattern because, the two separate individuals that molested me, one as a child and one as an adult, I did find out that they had been molested at a young age. Okay. And so unfortunately that tends to happen often. Okay. And I'm not condoning, by no means necessary, that it's right for people to do what they do to children, be it female or male, man or woman. But it's a sad thing because it continues to happen.
It's a cycle.
And it's a horrible, vicious, psychologically, emotionally, just in every way, ology is bad.
Yes.
And
it's getting worse. It's not getting better.
Worse. And it's just, it's a shame for those if they did. It's a shame that if they really took the money to shut them up, it breaks my heart.
But it's the kind of world we live in.
This is the world that we do live in.
People don't care. They for themselves.
And they take that money because they're probably scared out of their minds what will happen if they pursue it further with him, because he's very well known in the limelight.
When his image is tarnished, if this all was just exposed, like everything that's happened, all the details of each event of these young ladies, and it gets out, his career is going to be ruined.
It is.
And he's not going to risk that. He's going to do whatever it takes to protect himself.
Absolutely.
And that's what. And this is what it's. This case is what it's about. That's why the part where you said paying off these women. If that's true, I believe it too. I
do believe that is true.
If it's
sadly,
true, yeah,
I really do, because so many women, even on a lower level, even if they're not in the limelight, so many women do not report this to anyone. And they live with this for the rest of their life. And a lot of times, it messes you up psychologically to deal with relationships with anyone, whether it's an intimate one or just a friend. And a lot of times, worst case scenario, they become suicidal. Okay, been there, I'm a survivor of suicide on enough attempts. Okay, and a lot of times, women or men that have been abused, they don't make it. And it's sad. And I used to be a big fan of R. Kelly before I found these things out. I don't listen to his music now.
I stopped. He just turned me off.
I no longer listen to his music. And I know some people may be like, well, he didn't do it to me. He don't have to do it to you, honey.
It's just
being a damn human being,
right?
And even a lot of these pastors,
right?
You got these pastors that's out here that's molesting these boys and girls, and they sleeping with these married men, and they sleeping with these down low brothers.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? So it's
a
real
lot
out
going
here.
On. It's too real out here, man. Like it's like.
These are passionate conversations for me because it does hit home, not only for me but family members and people that I've known, that it affects your world. Now there's a lot of people that you can heal and ease due to time, but
it never goes away.
It just doesn't go away.
The trauma, the imagery, it never goes away.
If it goes away for some people, I'm very happy.
Great.
I'm very happy for you, honestly.
The creator's good for you.
Right. But I don't dwell on it, but I do remember as if it was today, as if it happens today. And the names I remember very well, But, for one, I know he's no longer with us. and the other I'm not sure. But you know, there's things where certain places to me remind me, certain situations remind me of my past. I've gotten so much better. I'm not where I want to be, but I've gotten so much better. And so it is based on individuality, you know, the individual person. But I encourage anybody that has been molested or been in situations like this where you are being held captive. Let's be human beings that care. Let somebody know what's going on with you. Please don't take the bribe of money, because there should be no price on your life.
But you know what? You know, some people are scared. Like if it's,
People are scared.
especially if it's a female. Like if she's in a situation like in the R. Kelly case, like in these R. Kelly cases,
Right.
they really are in
They're
fear
scared.
of their life.
They are.
Because they know what kind of power R. Kelly has.
Absolutely.
And what can be done to them if they speak
If
out.
they speak.
And
My heart goes to the...
And now there's also been stories out there that certain girls actually want to be there.
Right.
Now how about that part?
Right. There are girls that's out there. You're absolutely
I'm saying
right.
in the R. Kelly case.
In the R. Kelly case.
That just want to be there.
That wanted to. They're fully aware of who he is and what he's about.
And what he's done too. I'm sure they're fully aware of that. And they're there. So how about that?
And that's sad too.
That's sad too, man.
That's sad, yo.
But it's a mental, psychological issues going on with that. If you just want to be there, knowing that man, what that man is about, what his character is, like, yeah, something's wrong with that picture. But just as far as R. Kelly, for how I feel about R. Kelly, man, I can't rock with dude, man. I can't even rock with him. Like, now this is the kind of person I've always been. Now I've always been able to separate the person from the music. I always could separate it, because your music has nothing to do with your personal life. Okay? But R. Kelly, man, for so many years that it's not even rumors, it's not even allegations. These are just true stories, facts. All these things that's been going on for years with R. Kelly since the 90s. And then, you know, back in 2008 when the big case hit on in the media about the rape allegations, that was a big thing. So the truth is coming out, and just seeing not just that, but even just all the rumors that came before, then we gonna go further to now, going into the now, and you see this whole sex cult operation and how he treats these females. All the imagery of everything, just the stories, the imagery, you know, the occurrences, just everything that comes along with all these R. Kelly cases, man. It's just hard for me to listen to his music. I can't fuck with him.
It's definitely.
And this is the first time.
This is definitely hard for
me
to separate personal and business.
This is hard. I'm sorry. So we're gonna have to start, y'all. We're gonna start holding these people accountable, man. People like R. Kelly, I'm sorry. The hell with the music. Okay, that's great. You made historical R&B music. You're a legend. Okay, great. Good for you. But look what you've done to females, though. You need to be held accountable for your fucking actions. You fucking sick, man. And that's just what it is. You nasty.
Absolutely. So what story do you have?
I was gonna read this too, to add on to what you were saying.
We need to definitely stop. I will say this too while Uno is getting her story together. We need to stop putting people on high pedestals, because
they do shit too, man.
Right, they're human. They make mistakes.
Right. And I don't put nothing past these artists. Nothing past them. So when you start seeing all these stories come out, I see some of y'all talking about, oh, this story is bullshit. I don't believe this nonsense. you do realize that when a lot of these artists get in the entertainment industry, they do have to bear their secrets, right? When they get into the society, they have to bear their secrets to the cult, to the Masonic cult. So really, when they get out of line, now don't get me wrong, when stuff come out, there's some this is some false information mixed in with the truth. I'm not saying everything is like, I'm not saying every detail is correct. It's true. It's truth. But I'm saying that whatever they've done to piss whoever off, or they didn't fulfill a deed, they the ones that control the industry found ways to destroy it. They put out stories about these black artists, you know what I'm saying? Some of it is lies, but they mix it with the truth. And that's the thing, they use their secrets against them. So you don't really think they're capable of doing these things, people? Like Jay just said, they're human. So you think Bobby V's not capable of sleeping with a trainer? You think Usher's not capable of giving somebody herpes? Just because this story sounds outrageous doesn't mean it's not true. Or doesn't mean it didn't happen. So all I'm just trying to say is, yeah, we got to start like paying attention to a lot of things here, I mean, yeah, and this R. Kelly guy, I mean, yeah, it's just too much for me. It's just too much. But I'm going to read this right here. Okay.
I'm trying to invite some of the people on my end,
Yeah, I see.
which is difficult because it's not.
You know what I told you to do.
It's not. I shared it to my page. Okay.
It's not letting you add it?
No, it's not letting me add.
Well, maybe I guess did it look like this when you shared it to your page? Yeah, it was supposed to.
It's not letting me share. Boo-hoo. So I hope that you guys.
I guess maybe when we finish it, it'll probably start letting you post it. But here's the story of R. Kelly accused of brainwashing women in his sex code. Okay, R. Kelly accused of brainwashing women in his sex code. This on the Real Network. This is their story. My phone is going dead. I do not fucking know why.
I don't know.
I have a really retarded phone.
You do.
What in the world? Okay, here we go. Singer R. Kelly hasn't had a hit in a while. He may get hit with more lawsuits following new accusations. The 50-year-old singer is accused of brainwashing young women and keeping them in a sex code. Rolling Stone magazine released a story online citing a BuzzFeed article saying R. Kelly has been accused of brainwashing at least 2 aspiring female singers into sexual servitude in his homes in Chicago, Atlanta, which you just talked about. The article goes on to say reporters talked with the families of both women who claim that R. Kelly preyed upon the women using physical and verbal abuse. And that's another thing, because I'm going to touch on the R. Kelly Aaliyah situation. It wasn't all puppy love that people may think it was. Well, we're going to get into that. The Rolling Stone article also says that the bump and grind singer keeps at least 6 women, all of legal age, on a pair of his properties. There he dictates what they eat, how they dress, what they bathe, when they sleep, and how they engage in sexual encounters, which he reportedly records. A third woman has reportedly confirmed the sex code type allegations, saying she was once a part of his entourage and that they couldn't even eat without his permission. You have to ask for food. You have to ask to go to use the bathroom. Kelly is a master of mind control. He's a puppet master. The singer is known for his daily hits almost as much as he's known for his chart-topping hits. He's been accused of rape several times, was acquitted of charges in connection to child pornography, and was sued for $10 million by Tiffany Hawkins, who claimed when she was 15 years old, Kelly, who was 24 at the time, had sex with her. Kelly allegedly settled out of court, paying Hawkins $250K. But Kelly perhaps landing on the pedo radar of most people for his reportedly secret and illegal marriage to singer Aaliyah. The singer was only 15 years old when the wedding ceremony supposedly took place in 1994. By the way, she lied on the marriage license. I'm going to speak on that a little bit too. Sources say Aaliyah was only 12 years old when she first met Kelly. Aaliyah's family fought in court a year later to have the marriage annulled. And of course, there's the now infamous sex tapes that sent most people into a tailspin when it first surfaced in 2002. The video reportedly shows Kelly having sex with a girl who was also said to be underage. The video led to Kelly's charge of child pornography for not only having sex with a girl believed to be underage, but for also urinating on her.
Mm.
Kelly's defense was that he was not the man seen in the video. Yeah, right, R. Kelly. Get the fuck out of here. Police believe enough to charge I Believe I Can Fly singer with 21 counts of child pornography. And you just touched on that a little bit. Even with such a disturbing past of sexual allegations, Kelly's lawyers are proclaiming his innocence. His attorney issued a statement responding to the BuzzFeed story saying, "We can only wonder why folks will persist in defaming a great artist who loves his fans, works 24/7 and takes care of all the people in his life. He works hard to become the best person and artist he can be." It is interesting that stories and tales debunked many years ago turn up when his goal is to stop the violence, put down the guns, and embrace peace and love. Really, R. Kelly? Okay.
Right.
Peace and
Really?
love? Come on. Okay, anyway. I suppose that is the price of fame. Like all of us, Mr. Kelly deserves a personal life. Not if you fucking raping girls. Whatever you doing. Having sex cults. Being a darn pedophile. Is R. Kelly the victim of his past and being targeted by women trying to exploit that past? Or do you think R. Kelly may be caught up in trying to live up to celebrity image of a Lothario or Casanova he croons about on his love songs? What about the women? The ones who are over 18, should they be held responsible for their own decisions to get involved with a man with such a checkered past? I have to say yes, they should be responsible too. If they're of age. They knew what they was getting into. I'm saying I'm not taking up R. Kelly, but I'm saying accountability on both sides now. Because they're well aware, they're conscious, they can clearly understand they're not a baby. They have full comprehension of what's going on and what's around them. So with that last question, yes, they should be held responsible for their own decisions. Do I think it's right what R. Kelly doing to them? No. All right. What do you think about all that?
I mean, again, it's sick. It's sad. All who are a part of it, justice. There should be some type of justice. And these girls, with their extremely low self-esteem, I don't know what they think they're getting out of it.
Well, they're trying to either get a career,
which they're not.
Kelly tricked you again, or some money, whatever they're trying to get out this man, they're not going to get it. So they thought they was. They was in for a big surprise. It's not what they thought it was.
Right.
That man's not only a pedophile, but he's a abuser. He abused females. He's hit on these females, okay? That last girl, I forgot her name. I watched her yesterday. Lovely T did a video about this young female. She has kids and stuff now. She takes care of them now. She escaped, but she was saying that R. Kelly not only abused her, but he spit on her. I can believe that. A sick fucking asshole. He's a bastard, man. He's a sick bastard. And this is his response to what I just read and all the stories that came out during that time. As far as R. Kelly's sex code, okay? He's saying that he's alarmed and disturbed. What the fuck are you alarmed and disturbed about? Oh, you're alarmed because the females might snitch on you. You're disturbed because how uncomfortable you are, where it's going to expose you as a person and ruin your career. That's what you're alarmed and disturbed about. Okay. R. Kelly is holding his ground. By the way, I'm reading this from the Shade Room, okay? R. Kelly is holding his ground as innocent after reports surfaced he held women against their will in an abusive sexual code. According to TMZ, R. Kelly has denied all allegations against him and is working diligently to clear his name. A rep said Mr. Robert Kelly is both alarmed and disturbed by the recent revelations attributed to him. Mr. Kelly unequivocally denies such accusations and will work diligently and forcibly to pursue his accusers and clear his name. BuzzFeed reported earlier R. Kelly captured the alleged women as sex slaves and controlled their every move from what they eat, when they can shower, and film sexual encounters. TMZ has also confirmed cops in Georgia and Illinois conducted welfare checks to one woman, but she told police she was okay and did not want to. You know, you gotta read furthermore in Shade Room. That's all they put on there. But yeah, that's pretty much his response. And now he has the legal team talking for him. And I don't know if you guys saw that TMZ video of the young woman who gave a story about the R. Kelly sex cult allegations. It looked like she was coerced. If y'all caught the shadows within her breast area, y'all caught the shadows. Someone was like directing her.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people caught that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And it's also saying like I'm reading from BuzzFeed.com. As part of their efforts, the mother closed her businesses, became a relentless amateur detective, and shared her findings with the FBI and police in 2 states. But their daughter isn't a missing person, at least not in the eyes of the law. She still lives with Kelly and says she's doing fine, despite her parents telling the police that she is, quote unquote, being held against her will in what they call a cult. 3 former members of Kelly's inner circle, Cheryl Mack, Kitty Jones, and Ashante McGee, provided details supporting their parents' worst fears. Of course, they said 6 women lived in the properties rented by Kelly in Chicago and Atlanta suburbs. And he controls every aspect of their lives, like we've been saying, dictating what they eat, how they dress, when they bathe, when they sleep, how they engage in sexual encounters that he records. This one family said it was as if she was brainwashed. She looked like a prisoner. It was horrible, she said. I hugged her, but she kept saying she's in love with Kelly, is the one who cares for her. I don't know what to do. I hope that if I get her back, I can get her treatment for victims of cults. They can reprogram her, but I wish I could have stopped it from happening. And it's just a shame it goes on and on that, it's a shame that these girls, they are brainwashed. They are, to a point where they feel like, some of them, what he's done and what they're doing, whoever is a part of this,
they think it's okay.
That they think it's okay. He's a master of mind control, it says here.
And keep in mind, they're young. They know no better.
Right. You have to ask for food. You have to ask to use the bathroom, they say. He's a puppet master, they say. So it's just...
He has a lot of deep psychological fucking issues. Obviously, you can see that.
Exactly. I gotta move forward with this.
But it's what you got to say? Look like you wanted to say something.
No, it's just it's words can't even express
man
how I feel about
somebody need only if I knew how the fuck I was thinking, I should say it. Man, people like that, man,
they need to be offed.
They need to be off. That's straight up. Shoot their fucking head off, clean off. There's no rehabilitating that. What y'all don't know, that's something. That's some kind of spirit leading them. It's like a demon. It's leading them. You can't kill that. You can't kill no spirit. So no, there's no help for that man. What's done is done. He's messed up.
Okay.
All right.
Kevin Hart. What's going on with him?
Well, I wanted to say this real quick
go
thing
ahead, my
before we move to Kevin Hart. So yeah, I do know that R. Kelly has reportedly hired Bill Cosby's former lawyer to represent him. That's interesting. But okay, I just wanted to put that out there, as far as this whole story of the sex code. So he's trying to get the best team together to get him out these lies again. But yeah, moving on to Kevin Hart. That whole story. That was a trip too.
Yes.
Yo,
but they're all part of that whole cult.
They're all part
elite,
of that.
clique.
They're all part of the industry. They're all in industry. They're in the Masonic Society. They're all in. Definitely. So everybody's heard. It's been all over social media. What was it? Several weeks ago, Kevin Hart cheating on his wife, Nico, with some white woman. He was in a car at a hotel. Well, outside a hotel, actually. He was in a car with this woman outside a hotel, and he looked a little too close up in the car. And TMZ captured the footage, and it's on social media, actually. So, and, Kevin Hart tried to patch that up. He made a little post to divert from this situation and make it seem like everything is okay. And yeah,
right.
He's been a cheater though. What is so surprising? Do y'all remember the story with his first wife?
His first wife.
And keep in mind, that's who he cheated
with. Right.
So what makes Nico think that wasn't gonna be done to her? That's karma, ain't it? What you thought about that story when it came out?
Yeah, for me, it's not surprising. And he does not deny cheating on his wife.
Right.
That he's done it. That he's been a effed up individual.
Right.
So it's no surprise. However, it's no surprise he wore a dress for the lead.
He said he wouldn't, but he did it.
But he did. So please believe there's truth to it. Yeah, so, it's saying I'm reading from, I don't know, rear front. It looks like I'm reading from rear front.
Pregnant wife. He cheated on his pregnant wife.
Kevin Hart, allegedly, we know he did.
He did.
Cheated on his pregnant wife, and Twitter's meme game is on fire. So, they're saying reportedly, he was all cozied up in a bombshell brunette in the backseat of a Lexus sedan. Reportedly, it went on for as long as 20 minutes, which includes him climbing into the back seat with her. Now, despite video evidence, the quality is so poor and shaky that it's difficult to tell whether or not it's Kevin Hart or just someone who looks like him, but that hasn't stopped Twitter from voicing its opinion.
And Twitter went off because they have memes and they have their responses to the situation.
Right.
So yeah, they was going off on Kevin Hart. Just like they was going off on R. Kelly too. Them memes is crazy. Even with Usher. Yeah, so they social media they definitely was like turned up with that. So I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, it's no surprise though. I believe it happened, so
I do too. I believe that there's seriously, again, he's human, and I don't put it past man or woman. I don't put them up on no type of pedestal. And so, yeah.
It's like me and you, we human. That's it. My question is, it's funny how R. Kelly's cases is coming out. Kevin Hart's dirt's coming out. Usher's dirt is coming out. Who I'm missing? Bobby V dirt came out, and Trina. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. I don't know if you heard. Trina dirt came out. There was a stud saying that they had relations, and she basically spoke on Trina. there's other MCs in Florida besides her, and she hashtagged her name, so it went from there. And Trina was going off. I never seen her like that. Nobody's never seen her go off like that. Like, cause Trina, you don't usually hear about her. She usually just chill, cool. But you could tell her struck a nerve. But you know what? I won't be surprised. Like, I believe it's true. Cause it was the stud and her girlfriend, Section 8 chick. It was called her Section 8 chick on social media. I posted it on, me and Jay's Chit Chat Choose page about the story. I don't know if you heard it. Yeah. So
I heard a little bit about it.
Trina was going off. That shit was funny as hell. Like, but again, human. She's human. But if she's lying about who she really is and she's not, being true to herself, then, the truth is bound to come out. That's all I can really say to that. I know Kaya added her 2 cents to the whole situation, and so Trina and Kaya was going back and forth a little bit, but yeah. So I'm gonna speak on there too. I just thought it was crazy, but it's not surprising.
And so, do you think that? Do you feel? I wonder if people feel like Kevin Hart's wife is just. Do you feel she's just overboard because she is pregnant, or he says Kevin Hart is pushing back after his ex-wife Tori Hart claimed that the comedian cheated on her during their marriage with his new wife Nico Parrish. He posted an Instagram story video addressing the feud between his wife and ex-wife and said, "All I do is laugh, man." It started on August 13th when Parrish posted a photo on Instagram of her wedding with Hart for their 1-year anniversary. She wrote, 8 years together, 1 year married, forever to go. Her followers quickly pointed out that Kevin and Tori Hart got divorced 6 years ago, but Parrish defended herself and said the couple were already separated by then and that Tori Hart tries to act like a victim. Tori Hart and Parrish then argued in the now deleted comments on the post when Tori Hart insisted, you, Kevin, and I know the truth. Tori Hart also told TMZ, numbers don't lie, dates don't lie. Kevin Hart defended Parrish and said, going to be honest with you people, I'm at a point where I can't even be shocked anymore, and all I do is laugh, man. In another clip,
of course you're gonna laugh.
In another clip, he said, even after writing a book, a very good book about my life in great detail, still not enough. His fans might learn more later, he said at the end of his videos. This will act as nothing but material for your boy. So, again,
I feel like Kevin Hart, on that aspect, is a fucked up individual. I'm sure he cheated on his wife, his first wife, and he cheated on the Nico too. Hey, I guess like they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't think.
Do y'all believe that? Do you believe once a cheater, always a cheater?
I don't think that's for everybody.
Or do you believe that for some, like you just said, that if they cheated, like,
that's it.
That next time, they have redeemed themselves, so to speak, and it won't happen again. Something to think about when y'all look at that replay.
Right.
And comment.
Right. But all that stuff that you just read, I saw that. Like, I saw the Instagram video that Kevin Hart posted about that. Actually, Tori Hart responded to Kevin Hart. Mm-hmm. She had video. Like, matter of fact, she had a little quick interview with TMZ addressing the situation, and she also said she's happy for them. I mean, she ain't got time to worry about that. She just doing her thing and making her money. She's her own woman. So, but as far as her saying the stuff she said to Nico, yes, she did say that too, because I saw that comments. So yeah, but they are deleted. I mean, once you post something, people, they quit the snapshot. Mm-hmm. They will snapshot it. Mm-hmm. So you got to be careful what you say. Once it's out there, it's out there. Yeah. But like I said, I'm not shocked with none of these stars. A lot of, like I said, I mean, this stuff in the industry is not a secret. But to the outside looking in, it's a secret until it's finally out in the open to the public. Now all of a sudden everybody's, on the story. They're so shocked, surprised, and I can't believe it. Like, damn, he doing that. Like, but I mean, people gonna do what they do. They human. So.
And on the flip side, From etonline.com, Kevin Hart gives $25,000 to victims of Hurricane Harvey. Asks his famous friends to donate. This was posted today. It says Kevin Hart is challenging celebrities to step up and help out in the relief efforts of those in Houston, Texas that were affected by Hurricane Harvey over the weekend. On Sunday, the 38-year-old comedian announced in a video posted to Instagram that he had donated $25,000 to the American Red Cross and was asking celebrities such as Beyonce, Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake, Dwayne Johnson, and Jerry Seinfeld to do the same, and I'm sure a host of others. So he has on there Instagram. He got 1.9 million views, 13.6 thousand comments on that. This is a serious matter. Hart said in the video, I think the people are in bad shape and they need help. I'm going to lead the charge and set it up in this way. He wrote in a caption for the video that he is calling the Hurricane Harvey Relief Challenge. Also, Kim Kardashian, Miranda Lambert, and more stars react to this Hurricane Harvey. In addition to Hart, other celebrities have stepped up to help those Houston residents in need. On Sunday, Drake shared in Instagram that he was working with local relief groups to aid and assist the people of Texas in any way he could. I encourage everyone to do what they can to assist the people of Texas, knowing whatever effort you can make to help will go a long way. The rapper captured a photo of Texas.
You know, Drake is a big fan of Texas. He loves the culture. He bigs up the rappers that's in Texas, and you know he rides with what's his name? I forgot the guy's name. He's he's big in Texas. But anyway, so it's not surprising that Drake stepped up to the plate to help the victims in Texas who was affected by Hurricane Harvey. Excuse me.
Also, it says, meanwhile, Chris Young also announced on Twitter that he has made a sizable donation to the Red Cross. Texas has been hit hard by Hurricane Harvey. This is a country singer he captured in a video of himself urging people to give to the organization. He donated $100,000 to relief efforts and hope you will join me. As for Beyonce, who is from Houston originally, she posted a message to Instagram writing, Texas, you are in my prayers. We don't know if she has since then or will.
Because she's more quiet with her actions.
Right. So, also George and Amal Clooney donated $1 million to the Southern Poverty Law Center, a legal advocacy organization specializing in civil rights and public interest litigation. Clooney, in addition, Clooney also gave $10,000 to Camp Cocker Rescue, a California animal rescue organization.
Because animals did get affected down there as well.
Yes. So
not just humans.
It's nice to know, outside of their personal shit, that they did step up to the plate.
Yes,
and I hope that others will step up to the plate as well and help. And even on a smaller scale, if anybody can do whatever they can do, I'm sure that, the victims and the people of Texas will be very much appreciated. However you can, even if you start like a donation page for them. Just start it and see, what can happen. It's something you never know. So I'm glad that, outside of, again, Kevin Hart's crap, and he's from my hometown, one of my other hometown.
Get your Philly boy.
Philly. Don't mean that I justify because he's from Philly.
Get your Philly boy.
You wrong with me. So it's nice to know that he did that. So
I need to get my boy Bobby V. He's from Atlanta.
Yes. We're
gonna talk about him too. My damn phone went dead though.
Wow, what happened? That sucks, monkey balls.
Yeah, my phone is not too good. I think it's. I gotta clean my phone. It might be a virus on it or something.
It might be.
It sucks that you so fast.
Yes. Now what's going on with Usher? Oh.
Y'all know the whole Usher. Let's read that story.
Okay. So This is 11 hours ago. You want to read that?
Okay.
Definitely. Oh, this whole Usher herpes thing. Women coming out saying that they got herpes from him and stuff. And we all remember, my plush girl. She came out and said, she got it from him. However, did she retract that and say it was a lie?
You mean the big girl?
The plush girl.
The plush girl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she retracted and said it didn't happen.
Now, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to say that he infected everyone. But people put too much emphasis on these celebrities. They put them on too high of a pedestal, like they're some type of God-like type of people.
And they're not.
And they're not. They're human beings, and they make plenty of mistakes.
Yes, they do.
And it is not far-fetched if he did give some of these women
herpes.
herpes.
And even men, because that story of that he infected a man with herpes.
Oh my, didn't know that.
But there's been rumors circulating for a long time that Usher go both ways. So this is not a surprise.
Well,
Same thing with Bobby. A long time has been going around about Bobby being into trans now. So this is nothing new. Okay? Let's keep that in mind. What I just say? Did I just tell y'all, if you're in the entertainment industry, they're going to make you pour out all your secrets. And when you get out of line, they're going to use it against you. They'll mix it with some lies. I give it that. I'm not saying every little thing is true now. But some of that stuff that you see is true, though.
I believe it to be true,
They mix it together. Because what is the purpose of it? It's to ruin their career and ruin their reputation and their character. That's it.
And then for the stupid girls that did sleep with him, and he
y'all can take responsibility,
right?
Let's
just say, for sake of having this conversation on Chit Chat Chew Show, let's say he has that herpes, and y'all dumbass women who know that he had it, and you still gonna sleep with him?
Because he Usher.
Right, because he Usher. Yeah, you should get it.
You should.
I feel no pain for you. I don't feel sorry for you or nothing, because you're stupid.
Dumb as hell.
Stupid.
Why would you sleep with someone and knowingly, see or heard that he has herpes? Well, why would you see someone not knowing their status anyway? You're taking a risk on your own life.
Right. You having sex raw, and you have no
putting
clue.
Your mouth on anything, oral sex, and then, vaginal sex.
Right.
I mean, you taking that risk. And the risk of either you getting pregnant, I'm talking about females, getting pregnant, and this all across the board, no matter what gender you are, you can catch something. You can catch a disease, whether it's curable or not. So, y'all, I mean, you can't be reckless out here, man. You got to be more mindful and conscious of yourself. I mean, you can't just be going around sleeping with everybody. And that's the risk you take. So, I don't
celebrities and non-celebrities. You said, you really got to be careful.
Yeah, man.
You got to stop getting caught up in that quick moment.
Right, because it's not worth it.
Because it can last a lifetime.
Oh, yes. And you can't get rid of it. That lifetime commitment. So, that was stupid on their part.
Right.
One of the girls said, was it two? No, it was two, I believe, who claimed that they saw some green pus coming out of his penis. And you slept with him anyway. That says a lot.
Raunchy.
That says a lot.
Ratchet. Horrible.
Terrible,
hot mess.
Man. Hot ass mess. Terrible. Where they do that at? Y'all that damn degrading. Y'all that much low self-esteem.
You think that less of yourself, exactly. But you know what?
That's nasty.
But you know what? You got women out here that's like that.
Yeah, man, they sleep with anything. They don't give a damn. Your green puss, green puss,
nasty
penis
in your
ass,
face.
penis asshole.
Just rude.
Just nasty.
just horrible. Really,
You
y'all?
walk around with green lips.
Right. You be having all this stuff around your
Right.
lips and all caked up and nasty,
Right.
and you trying to put some gel
It
on
don't
it
work.
to heal. Then it start getting all crusty around there. Ooh. You just nasty.
Oh. Your face, yo.
Yo, but that's how it is. You can't even make no other face except that.
You
Y'all
can't make
nasty.
this shit up,
For
man.
real? Come on.
Like y'all really now see if Usher didn't have money and was successful and he wasn't the kind of man he is, y'all wouldn't even get this man a time of day. You wouldn't even give him no sex, nothing.
But you know that money made him look all good and
motivate y'all.
Oh, I'm gonna be a star. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be the one that slept with Usher. Just a mess.
You danced on my body, girl.
Ooh,
that thing was good. He got that good green dick.
While y'all itching and scratching.
Right.
Got to take pills and ointments and gels. God, but seriously, that's nasty.
Y'all tripping. Y'all need to chill out. Y'all doing too damn much now. Too much.
Anywho. So let's read.
Nasty sluts.
Oh my God.
We
wildin', but we dead serious about this because this is serious conversation. Y'all just don't.
It's terrible.
Get it.
Don't at all.
Why y'all do that to yourself?
You gotta have respect for yourself. That's what it comes down to.
You're gonna be walking and having green stuff coming down, dripping down your legs, nasty asses. For real though,
no, it's reality though.
It's
Seriously.
reality.
It's reality, man. Come on, we gotta do better, please. Take care of yourself. Self-care. We talk about this all the time.
Self-care. We talk about it every Monday. We talk about it every day. Pop-up videos, like we talk about it every day. You gotta learn to love yourself much better than you do because it starts with you. Because people are gonna see. It's going to reflect off of you, whether you got that high self-esteem or confidence about yourself, or you just will accept anything.
Yeah.
You can. And when people see that, when they see your vulnerability, when they see that your esteem is down, they're going to dog you the hell out.
People prey on it.
And you get yourself in these situations, and then you trying to figure out your life. Like,
right.
What do I do? Where do I go?
Some situations you can't get out of.
Some things, I mean, I know that they're supposed to have herbal things and natural remedies, but some things you may not really be able to get rid of, or it may take forever.
Yeah.
So I mean,
we gotta make better choices.
Yes, as people, please make better choices. Really, women?
Right.
Really, guys?
Y'all that desperate? Y'all thirsty? It's not that serious. You up there sucking on a green dick? Well, I mean, look.
Wow.
It's not serious, y'all. Come on. Y'all really thought you were gonna cash out on something?
Right. Y'all really think y'all was gonna have celebrity status or something? Y'all was gonna be like instant. Y'all was gonna have fame instantly. Let me just sleep with Usher. I don't care. Let me suck on his green penis with the green oozy stuff coming out and.
Bust another green stuff come out.
I mean, I know some of y'all probably like, oh, why they sounding like this, but this is reality because you got some women out here that's just they will do anything for attention, for fame, for money, and really you're losing at the end of the day. Like seriously, you're losing at the end of the day because even if let's say he got the herpes, okay? He has herpes. When he's done at the end of the day, you get nothing. You come in with nothing, you leave out with nothing.
Exactly.
So what did you gain?
Nothing.
You look stupid.
Now let's not get it twisted now because actually these stories, they didn't know he had it. Now for the ones who had it, we speak about y'all. But for the ones who didn't know, that's a different story. Now, Usher fucked up for doing that. That is dead wrong because he should have made them aware of his status.
He ain't gonna do that. He's Usher. He's not gonna let nobody. He's
But
not
you
gonna
don't
let
play with people
I know
life
you
like
don't
that.
do that, but he's not gonna let them because he know what type of woman is coming for him.
Yeah, but you know.
But you still should not do that.
He should have disclosed
He
that.
should
to
have
them.
disclosed that with him, with those women that
Well,
did not know.
With him too, because
Well,
there
that
was a
him
man
too.
involved
So
as
obviously,
well.
if I said that, it actually was him with him too. So he should have disclosed it to females, and male.
Absolutely.
So what else you got on him?
Well, this article here is from rhymeswithsnitch.com, but the headline is Angie Stone confirms Usher herpes rumors. Okay,
She ain't looking too good right there.
Nah, she ain't. She looks sick. I'm not trying to be
not
funny,
funny, but
she really
from
does
her
look sick.
losing so much weight, just the picture that we looking at, she looks a little unhealthy.
She does.
I hope she gets better.
I pray for that sister, whatever's going on. Earlier this month, pop star Usher Raymond was slapped with a $20 million lawsuit from an anonymous accuser claiming he infected her with the herpes virus. R&B singer Angie Stone confirmed the anonymous accuser's accounts. According to Angie Stone, the victim's ex-publicist stole the info from her phone and sold to the tabloids. Angie tells Street's Morning Takeover she was downloading something from the victim's phone to a computer. The ex-publicist actually took everything and started selling information that she had stolen off this young man's phone. They had text messages going back and forth between her and Usher about herpes. So yeah, there's a YouTube video attached to that. Unfortunately, we're not playing that because you're just gonna have to find this YouTube video on that platform. So just put in Angie Stone spills the tea on Usher and it should pop up. It should say Streets 94.5. So make sure you watch that to hear the full story of what Angie Stone was speaking about with the Usher herpes allegations. Okay? But yeah, yeah. Now that big girl that accused Usher of giving her herpes. Now I know y'all seen that footage with her on stage with Usher and she was on top of him. Boy, that was a lot there. It's a lot of ass on Usher. That's a linebacker right there.
Oh,
but you know, Usher, I'm sure Usher could handle the linebacker. You know, he athletic and know how to dance and all that shit, so he probably had stamina in the bedroom. But there was actually a story out about him going to a hotel and having sex with this big girl. I mean, I could believe it. The hotel clerk said that's confirmed that happened, that event occurred. I don't put nothing past nobody. People really don't believe Usher is capable of sleeping with a big woman. But it happens all the time. Little do people know. There's a lot of small frame people that sleep with big women.
And there's no judgment at all.
There's no judgment.
But I mean it does.
But why is it so far-fetched for people to believe that? Why? Because Usher looks a certain way. He's supposed to have a certain look when it comes to a female, like, you know, people picture him with a certain image of a woman, and they equate that to Usher as opposed to equate him with a big girl, you know, and because she looks to people, she looks sloppy, she looks a hot mess, she's not appealing to the eye, so people, you know, downplay that. But I mean, come on, this is not the first time. I mean, Usher admitted that, you know, that he's in a way into big women. So, I mean, it's not a surprise that the story comes up. You know, I mean, if it's a fetish, hey, that's
him.
But there's no. Actually, no. The story was for years that the man, he has a high sex drive. He just sleeps with whoever. he got to have his. That's what's been circulating around for a long time. So yeah, it's not surprising that this happened. I believe it happened. Fuck what y'all say. I believe it happened. I'm just saying.
Again, it's not surprising.
Hey, ain't no judgment here. Hey, if he's into the big things, that's more power to you, bro. That's too much.
Absolutely.
That's too much though.
Oh.
But I'm not trying to hate. But do you think, Usher?
And yeah,
big girls need love too. Big girls need love too.
My plush sisters need love. They're lovable and as important as the slim chicks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
but it's all but it's all good. But
I mean, when I saw her on stage with Usher, god damn, I said that's a lot of ass up there.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm done. Go ahead.
Get off of that. Now. Don't be judgment. But so yes, getting into Bobby V. Good old Bobby V, which that's been something that's been going on for a long time. There's been plenty of rumors that have been circulating
for years.
Circulating
this is
for
nothing
years.
new in Atlanta.
I don't know if this is something that's worth reading, or you can do your Google it differently.
Oh yeah, I can read this.
But yeah, that whole Bobby V,
Rima Houston,
where the trans woman who videotaped him as being in, I guess it started with a party with his boys and her girls, and
he hooked up with her on Backpage.
Okay.
From what she's saying, that they hooked up on Backpage. Actually, it wasn't initially supposed to be Rima and Bobby. Actually, Bobby was talking to another tranny, but she was saying that, I don't know, somehow, I guess it's supposed to be a competition thing. I don't know. Rima jumped in some kind of way, and that's when the meetup was supposed to happen. And, Backpage, if you're going to exploit yourself, if you're going to get some sexual pleasure for money, please have your money ready, okay? That's what the business is. That's where Bobby messed up at. But yeah, continue. What you was about to say, whatever about Rima Houston.
Right. So, that video of him coming out of her house with no pants on, and she's all like, where's my money? And he's running out her room or out the hotel room and
hiding his face.
She's
calling his name Bobby Valentino.
Right. And so,
come here, Valentino, come here, get your keys.
So it's just,
that's some embarrassing ass shit, boy. How you get caught up like that, man? What's wrong with you? Gots to be more careful, like Snoop Dogg said. Gots to be more careful. No, yeah.
It's no judgment over here.
There's no judgment here. I have a problem with Bobby just on one thing though. That's not fair to his lady though, because I know he recently had a baby. That's not fair to her. A lot of these down low men. I know you talk about that a lot. Like, it's got to be something there. Like, this is the question I have for some men who are into trans men. Into trans women. I be trying to figure out why is some of these men attracted to that. It has to be a deeper reason why that is. Cause it can't just be out the blue. I'm attracted just to a tranny just because. It has to be more to it than that. Do you have a reason?
No.
Do you think you have an idea why?
I don't know if it's a psychological thing, not necessarily in a bad way, psychological thing, or if it's just something, if it's a fantasy, perhaps.
I don't know. They're looking for this whole a lot of aggression. They like this whole aggressive look. I don't know.
I don't know if it's on the strength of maybe they might not think that a straight woman will fulfill the
need sexually,
right?
Than a trans person. I don't know. But yeah, the whole story was just crazy. I just feel like on that part, Bobby, shouldn't hide those sort of things from her, because she didn't ask for that. And you playing with somebody's life, and then you have a baby. That's that's a double life you live. Also, I mean, diseases can get spread. Now, and then the other problem is Bobby shouldn't have came in and thinking he gonna get free sex. This has happened more than on one occasion.
One occasion, right?
That he's not paying these trans, okay?
Trans women.
Trans women. So Bobby should be more careful next time. If you're going to sexually exploit yourself and someone is getting paid to have sex, then do the right thing and just pay them for sex. You know what you come there for and you know what they're there for. So just do it right. And stuff like this wouldn't have had to come out in the first place because nobody would have known about it if he had a paid. But since he didn't pay and Remo put him on blast, now people know. And my thing with Rima Houston, because I'm not all the way going for her on everything either, because it's some certain inconsistencies in her actions. You know, I feel like she is trying to exploit Bobby Valentino.
What was it, like $2,000?
Something like that. Something like that. And then at the same time, you know, you getting on TV and doing all these multiple interviews, like you wanting the fame and attention, stuff like that. I also say too that with Rima Houston, she fucked up too. Like, how you supposed to ask for the money first, and then get your sex or get whatever pleasure that you're trying to get. Rima Houston actually appeared in court not too long ago.
Right.
And Bobby Views showed up. He didn't show up, but Rima Houston showed up. The judge dismissed the whole case. And after that case was dismissed, Rima Houston went and did a video bragging about how she had victory in the case, and she, she's getting at people, I guess, in her mind that thought she was lying or doubted her or talked bad about her, or my thing is, I don't know, if Bobby didn't show it just makes you look more guilty. And then on Remy Houston's part, okay, it's over. You don't have to make her follow up.
But she still didn't get the money that she was looking for.
No,
right?
No, so, it was just dismissed. The judge threw it out. It was done. A quick case, in and out. So yeah, I mean, yeah, the whole shit was just crazy. The whole story is just crazy.
Well, I definitely hope he gets it together. Hope you don't get caught up again down the road in a similar situation. And for Remy Houston, girl, hope you make smarter decisions as well.
Right. I just say, now it just dampens their careers, though. Bobby V, you can't look at him the same way. Like, you on a song talking about women, that's not what people are going to picture in their mind.
Right.
At all. Sorry. You're not believable. You're not believable, sir. You're not. R. Kelly, he's just tarnished all the way around, man. There's no hope for that guy. Like, I know people still support him. It's a shame, but people do. Far as Usher, I mean, I'm gonna still listen to his music. He ain't done nothing at the magnitude of R. Kelly. Because come on, that's a regular thing. People out here affecting everybody. That's a regular thing. Not say it's right. It is not right at all. But it's easier to digest than this whole R. Kelly situation. That's something totally different that you can't even accept none of it. Nothing about him is right. I can't support him at all. Period. And As far as Kevin Hart, hey, same way I can digest that. You know, he make mistakes, man. But you know, I'm gonna need for him to get it on together now. You getting caught in your shit again, man. If you wanna be with different broads, you need to be single then. Get on out your system. Just be single. And once it's out of your system, once you're at a point in your life where you're in space to want to get serious with somebody, then do that. Because if not, you wasting a lot of fucking time, bro. You making it worse for yourself. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Well, it's definitely a negative chopped with me with R. Kelly, and as far as Kevin, Usher, and Bobby, I mean, I'm reevaluating how I deal with them.
Yeah.
So, but
I still rock with them musically. I'm just being honest.
I don't really listen to Bobby. I don't.
He ain't made nothing in a long time though. He got some new music. I don't know if you heard it.
No, haven't heard it.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to check it out just to see how it sounds. But I'm not gonna have the same images. I don't know. I might not can listen to him because I'm thinking about that.
Oh no, just kind of I just feel for me just kind of reevaluating those three.
Yeah.
But
that's understandable.
Definitely not R. Kelly.
No, that's out the window.
I spit on him.
Yeah, he needed to spit in the face. I can't listen to that man no more. I don't listen to him no more. No.
All his bump and grinds. And,
forget it.
All them in the closets. It was some story behind them.
Yep.
Trying to tell y'all.
He's subliminally telling you that he had young females in the closet. He trapped them there. Mm-hmm. He telling on his own self without telling on himself. Mm-hmm. And the Pied Piper, do you know who the Pied Piper was? He was like the Robin Hood of child molesters. He was a child molester who preyed on young people, young children. He was a sicko. Go look up Pied Piper. And he just happened ironically. What a coincidence that you name yourself Pied Piper. It has a negative connotation to it. Even the history is sick. So, it's enough said with him. There's no more to be said. I mean, okay, great. You did what you did for music. All right, whatever. Doesn't negate what has happened in the past and what's occurring now. You're still a sick bastard. And that's what the fuck it is. I don't support you.
Well, on that note, we're going to thank you guys in advance that's going to look at the replay. That's going to look at the replay of Zoom, our first half of the show, and look at the replay on this second half of the show. So we invite you to join our Facebook page, Chit Chat Chew Show, LLC. Definitely like us, support us, share our Facebook for others to like and support us. These are where our shows are going to be. Here, as well as we do Zoom as well. You can also like our Facebook page, Chit Chat Chew Radio. What is it? Chit Chat Chew Radio Show.
You talking about the group?
The group?
Yeah, Chit Chat Chew Radio Show.
So the group is Chit Chat Chew Radio Show. You can like us there too. So you have those two options. You can check out our Facebook. Check out our website. Check out our website, which is www.chitchatchewshow.com. Again, www.chitchatchewshow.com. Okay. We have a lot of content on there, including our soaps that we have up there, our large bars, as well as our small bars of soap. All natural, vegetarian, vegan based. You can go on our Etsy page as well, etsy.com, to get the soaps from there as well with the prices for them. What else did I want to say? So you can tell them the rest.
Okay, so the rest. Damn, we didn't even talk about Trina's situation. So we're going to cover that in another topic. But back to the subject at hand. So our social media, I know she already said the Facebook page, but I'm going to reiterate because it's just a formula that I go in when she passed, off to me as far as giving the rest of the social media info. So Facebook page, Chit Chat Chew Show, LLC. Make sure you like us on Facebook. We have a Facebook group. I'm going to reiterate that one more time. I know she said it, but I'm going to say it again anyway. Chit Chat Chew Radio Show. Make sure you join the group. Let us know you want to. We'll do that. Or if you're going to just press the button and say join group, that's fine by us. Make sure you be a part of our community on the Facebook group page.
I'm going to reiterate when it's my time to do it too. Now I'm only playing with her. She know how we do.
Instagram. We have an Instagram, Chit Chat Chew Show. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. We have a Twitter at chit_chat_chew. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, again, at chit_chat_chew. We also have a Vimeo, which is at Chit Chat Chew Show. Make sure you follow us on Vimeo and keep up with our current videos that I posted on there. I haven't posted every last one. There's a portion of them, though. So it's a nice size portion of videos, our past sessions on there. So make sure you check those out. We also have a YouTube. Now, every session that we ever done is on YouTube and SoundCloud. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment our YouTube, which is Chit Chat Chew Show. Chit Chat Chew Show. Just look up that channel and subscribe to our channel. We also have a SoundCloud. I just said that. Everything up there is updated from our past to recent shows, and this current show will be up there in the next few days. So follow us on SoundCloud at Chit Chat Chew Show, and that's it.
You did the Vimeo and
yep.
Okay, I think we're good. We're good. So we appreciate you guys for listening to the replay. You have all the information. There's no excuses. Tune in next week and thereafter every Monday, typically 6 to 8 p.m. Okay, you never know what we're coming with.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. If you like to be on our show,
let us know.
Let us know by going to chitchatchew_show at yahoo.com. Again, that's chitchatchew_show at yahoo.com. Let us know what your business is. Let us know what you're about. That can range from being an advocate, activist, liaison, grassroots, non-profit, for-profit, corporation, you name it. You want to be heard. Artists as well. And artist is a wide range. That could be a rapper, singer, spoken word, poet, anything in that artist industry.
Email us. Please do.
Now tell them about the especially for the artists, the rappers, the singers, that.
So for the rappers, singers, email your music to the mentioned email that Jade just spoke on.
Say it again. Say that email.
chitchatchew_show at yahoo.com. chitchatchew_show at yahoo.com. We look for particular content. It has to be saying something. We have to feel it. It has to be real music, so it can be creative. It can be lyrical. It can be conscious. It can be, like I said real. It could be, trill. It could be thought-provoking. Whatever it is, something that's positive that we can vibe to. Please send it to our email because we want the music content, that freak sale, the music, we wanted to match the content that we speak on our show. So when we talking about real positive stuff, we want the music to match that too. So make sure you send your music, whether you're a singer or rapper, spoken word artist. I don't really you don't have too much trouble with spoken word because I don't talk real stuff anyway.
Right.
So I just tell y'all, just send y'all tracks, whatever material you have, just send it, okay?
Send it, and if you want to do a show and you do some live stuff with us on the
we'll
show,
do that.
That's what's up.
We would love to hear it. We love spoken word, so please feel free to reach out to us if you want to be on the show. Let us know.
And like I said, and like we said in our past show, the 6 to 7 show, our hearts go out to the people in Texas that's affected by the Hurricane Harvey. My heart, my prayers, my positive vibes goes out to you, God.
Sending positive energy out you.
Positive
guys'
energy.
Prayers and blessings.
Yes, and peace and love and blessings to you guys. And I will say, again, like I said on the last show, shame on you, Joel Osteen, for being an asshole.
Fuck you.
You have a mega church in Texas.
That's how I feel.
And you can't even open up your church to the people, to those families and people that live in Texas. How dare you? You are full of shit.
You've been full of shit. Where you been at?
I've been right here. I have no respect for you. No respect. Really never did. But
Oh,
now
I was just about to spit. Damn, that's how I feel right now.
You can't spit on here.
No, no, but I'm saying towards shit. Yeah. That's how I feel
For you.
about
That's
him.
how we feel about it. That's how we feel about it.
You ain't about shit. I've been through that. All you damn pastors and preachers, y'all ain't shit anyway. I said it.
So
y'all folks go to these damn churches and think you getting something out of it. Y'all getting led astray. Get y'all life together. Make me sick.
So on that note, please enjoy the rest of your
But I'm
evening.
dead ass though.
I know you are. Enjoy.
I don't care who don't like it.
I know. Woo woo woo. Okay. Please enjoy the rest of your evening, your week to go, and remember to make sure you love on yourself. Take care of your body, your temple from head to toe. Self-care. Stay focused. Keep your head up no matter what. And when you look at the replay, make sure you're sipping on some tea, coffee, or a nice glass of wine. Peace, love, and hair grease.
Sure.